Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Portia's deal with Drew result in a lifetime with Curtis? According to General Hospital teasers, Dr. Portia Robinson has worked hard to rebuild trust with Curtis Ashford, but her latest ploy has the potential to jeopardize their fragile marriage. Portia's secret relationship with Drew Quartermaine could have disastrous consequences. As she works behind Curtis' back to soften his attitude on Drew's public image, Portia may find herself caught up in another web of dishonesty. Will her actions drive Curtis away permanently, or is their love strong enough to withstand another betrayal? General Hospital spoilers: Portia teams up with Drew behind Curtis' back. Curtis is still dealing with his deteriorating relationship with Drew and everything that comes with it. Curtis has kept Drew at arm's length, unwilling to truly forgive the guy he once called a friend. However, Portia, trying to keep her own filthy working secrets hidden, has taken the initiative to intercede. Portia and Drew have reached an agreement. She will assist Drew mend his strained connection with Curtis, reducing tensions and advocating forgiveness. But there's one big problem: Curtis has no idea. Portia understands how much her husband loves honesty, especially after what occurred in the past, yet she still chooses to behave in secret, simply for her own self-interest. Spoilers tease Portia's guilt over her deception. While Portia may convince herself that she is doing the only thing she can, she knows she is playing with fire. The weight of holding another secret from her husband may be excruciating, especially after she had worked so hard to regain his trust. The guilt of fooling Curtis yet again may plague her, keeping her on edge and frightened of being exposed. As time passes, Portia will likely debate whether she should come clean before Curtis discovers another option. But will telling him the truth be too little, too late? Portia's heart is in the right place, but good intentions often lead to bad outcomes. General Hospital spoilers: can this marriage survive another betrayal? Portia and Curtis' marriage began on difficult ground, with Portia's terrible secret regarding Trina's paternity nearly severing their bond before it even begun. Curtis eventually forgave her, but only after much sorrow and suffering. Portia finds herself lying to her husband once more, and this time the consequences could be considerably worse. Curtis may interpret her behaviors as evidence that she has not changed, that she will always put what she believes is best over the truth. If this falsehood is revealed, might it be the final straw for Curtis? Will love be enough to mend their broken hearts once more? Willow's tempting offer, Sunny's bad news, Jocelyn's wake-up call. General Hospital spoilers for the week of March 17th to 21st state that Willow Corinthos will receive an enticing offer, while Sunny Corinthos will receive devastating news. Jocelyn Jax is also about to have a wake-up call, so let's talk about what's coming up on the ABC soap. In Jack Brennan's apartment, a crisis will be narrowly avoided. Valentine Cassidy's bungled revenge attempt appears to have almost led Carly Spencer to drink poisoned champagne. After Brennan saves Carly's life, he'll focus on making Valentine pay for his mistake. Anna Devane will also connect the dots and know Valentine is causing additional difficulty, which she will not be pleased about. Viewers will also witness Valentine pass on some information. Will he be cornered? Could Valentine ask Charlotte Cassidy to share some news with her instead? Whatever the case, Lulu will be startled, and she may turn around to discover that Charlotte has sneaked out without her knowledge. This could result in Lulu laying down the law with Charlotte and battling with her as they attempt to rebuild their relationship. Lucas Jones, who got plastered and hurled himself at Marco in Miami, will wake up hungover and ashamed. However, Marco may reassure Lucas that nothing happened in his hotel room. Perhaps Marco merely wanted the key to make sure Lucas got back there safely. Sasha Gilmore Corbin will tell Jason Morgan something he probably won't like. Jason may learn about Sasha's beneficial agreement with Jen Sidwell and issue him a warning as a result. Jocelyn will receive a wake-up call during her WSB training. Jocelyn will be reminded of the world she is entering, but she may rise to the challenge nevertheless. Sunny will have to cope with some bad news once he returns to Port Charles. This could include a health setback or another attack by one of his adversaries. While Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer discuss their romance, Alexis Davis will have a surprise guest. It will be fascinating to see if this fits in with Sidwell's frame-up plan, which is certainly in the works. Nina Reeves will have an offer for Willow to consider. Nina is about to make an enticing offer, but will Willow accept it? Nina may be entering dangerous ground if this is all part of her strategy to take Drew down. Nina will battle with some misgivings, so stay tuned to see if she will be able to carry out her scheme. Drew has more issues ahead of him, but he will also meet someone who could become a valuable colleague. A new alliance is set to form, but will it backfire on Drew in the end? Meanwhile, Harrison Chase will process a startling finding and decide what to do next. Chase is likely to discover that Dante Falconeri is the man who got Brooklyn Quartermain pregnant as a teenager. Chase may seriously consider telling Dante about his child and predict that it is the best thing to do, therefore Brooklyn may be in panic mode soon. General Hospital spoilers suggest the week of March 17th to 21st will be exciting, so stay tuned. General Hospital spoilers, a paternity twist endangers Willow's world and Sasha's baby's future. General Hospital spoilers and updates suggest Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby may inherit Michael Corinthos' heart problem. This could be a big signal concerning paternity for Willow Corinthos. Willow has been pondering about when Sasha got pregnant, but she hasn't sorted out the whole story yet. Willow believes Jason Morgan is the baby's father, leaving no opportunity for Michael to have been unfaithful to Sasha. However, this viewpoint may change as additional clues surface. A huge disclosure could result from a potential health crisis. Imagine if Sasha's baby inherits Michael's heart problem. Longtime GH viewers will recall that Michael was born with a congenital heart condition and underwent surgery shortly after birth. Similarly, Wiley Corinthos experienced same illness, though his case was less severe. Sasha's baby could be in danger despite this. Brad Cooper found himself in a perilous predicament while attempting to conceal the baby switch and nearly had a nervous breakdown. Now that Sasha's child may be in danger, it will be interesting to see how things play out. Will the condition be detected in a later ultrasound? One can easily imagine anxious moments for Sasha, especially if her kid has a cardiac problem that requires surgery. Willow might catch on, drawing on Michael's medical training, which could set the wheels in motion, leading her to the revelation that Michael is the true father, not Jason. Even if Willow doesn't connect the dots right away, Carly Spencer is likely to find it out. She's already suspected it, at least the part about Jason taking up as father. If Sasha's baby is born with a heart problem similar to Michael's, it could be a big indication for Carly, indicating that this child is her grandchild. Carly might be the first to solve the riddle and realize Jason's efforts for Michael's benefit. Regardless of the decision, Sasha is already concerned about the possible disclosure of her paternity secret. As the months pass, keeping this unexpected revelation will become increasingly difficult. Upcoming spoilers hint that Sasha will not be able to keep the truth hidden permanently, so keep a lookout for updates on how this surprise fatherhood news will eventually be revealed. General Hospital spoilers, the Sam McCall recast is having issues. General Hospital teasers indicate that the show's producers are having difficulty finding a suitable actress to replace Kelly Monaco as the next Sam McCall on the popular ABC soap. General Hospital spoilers, the Sam McCall recast is having issues. As many of our readers are already aware, the producers fired Kelly late last summer, without providing her much of an explanation. For months, General Hospital fans have campaigned to get Kelly back on the program, but nothing has worked. Not only that, General Hospital fans have yet to learn why Kelly was let go in the first place. General Hospital teasers now heavily predict that Sam McCall will return in some form or another. After all, this is daytime TV. The only difficulty is that it will be difficult to find someone to play the new Sam McCall. That's because anyone comes on board will be heavily critiqued and compared to Kelly. Of course, this is not fair, but given Sam McCall's legacy as a beloved character, it is unavoidable. Clearly, the easiest thing to do would be to have Kelly return to the program, but the General Hospital producers are unlikely to want to go that route. Some speculated that Kelly was fired because of her frequent absences. General Hospital spoilers, what's next for Sam McCall in Port Charles? It's unclear whether Kelly Monaco will return or if the producers will be able to replace her with a new actress. It is going to be a long process. Jocelyn Jacks is embarking on an exciting new journey, but her mother, Carly Spencer, is utterly unaware. Behind the scenes, Jocelyn has embarked on a hidden journey as a WSB trainee, a route that requires concealment. Before consenting to this life-changing chance, she made a solemn pledge to Jack Brennan she would not tell anybody about her involvement. However, this vow of quiet will undoubtedly cause issues, particularly for Carly, who may begin to think something very different than the truth. The bond between Jocelyn and Brennan is deepening into a mentor-protege relationship with hints of a father-daughter dynamic. Brennan recognized something special about Jocelyn, a spark that told him she had the makings of a true agent. He offered her the opportunity, and he has been carefully guiding her down this difficult path ever since. As Jocelyn's supervisor, he will play an important role in her training, which means they will spend more time together. However, due to the nature of the job, Jocelyn will be unable to confide in the individual she has always counted on. She's entering a world where secrets are essential, and her solitude may bring her even closer to Brennan. However, keeping Carly in the dark is no simple feat. A mother's intuition is incredibly powerful, and Carly's instincts are razor-sharp. Though she has been consumed with the chaos surrounding Michael Corinthos' rehabilitation, the unexpected revelation that Jason Morgan fathered Sasha Corbin's kid, and a variety of other issues, her attention will eventually return to her daughter. And when that happens, she won't be able to shake the notion that something is wrong with Jocelyn. To make matters even more complicated, Jocelyn is soon to be assigned a WSB handler, Vaughn, a seasoned agent with his own mysterious past. As their paths cross, sparks may ignite, adding romance to Jocelyn's already confusing new life. However, the WSB surely prohibits agent relationships, which means Jocelyn may become involved in yet another secret, one she must keep hidden even from her closest loved ones. For the time being, Jocelyn has successfully deceived Carly without raising too many red flags. She's given just enough excuses and ambiguous explanations to avoid suspicion. But when she returns from her supposed journey to Easter Island, things may change. If Carly comes upon Jocelyn and Brennan in an intimate or private setting, especially at the wrong time, she may jump to a tragic conclusion. What if, instead of detecting the truth, Carly begins to assume Jocelyn and Brennan are involved in something inappropriate? Misunderstandings, suspicion, and a potential confrontation threaten to disrupt Jocelyn's world. The question is, how long can she keep the truth hidden before things spiral out of control? General Hospital spoilers, is Sidwell concealing Spencer for a massive Cassadine blackmail plot? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Jen Sidwell has seized Port Charles by storm, making enemies left and right. He also has a Cassadine fascination, as he currently lives on Spoon Island. He also insisted on having Alexis Natalia Davis visit him there. Fans have noticed Jen's infatuation with all things Cassadine and are spreading rumors that there is much more to his passion than meets the eye. Here's everything you should know about what might be happening at Windmere. Jen Sidwell is a bad guy. Could he be harboring Spencer Cassadine in the creepy mansion? Spencer presumably drowned in the Seine, but many followers believe he is still alive. That is not implausible, as soap characters frequently rise from the grave. After all, there was no body discovered to corroborate Spencer's death. Spencer's homecoming now would be so soapalicious, especially since his boo Trina Robinson is going on with Kai Taylor. Is Spencer alive and well? After her birthday party last week, Trina appeared to turn a corner and allow herself to get closer to Kai. However, Spencer was Trina's first love, and those sentiments can last a long time. Can you imagine Trina learning that Spencer is alive? She would be torn between the two men, and we can honestly state that we picture her having a hard time deciding between them. If Spencer is still alive and with Sidwell, it would help explain his obsession with the Cassadine family, Spoon Island, and Windmere. Sidwell is attempting to implicate Alexis with Helena Cassadine's murder blade, so we know there is more to this story. Could he be holding Spencer hostage? Definitely, maybe. Who would Trina choose to spend the rest of her life with? This is purely supposition for the time being, but die-hard GH fans have never given up hope that Spencer is still alive. It's understandable that the program would wish to resuscitate Sprina, given the duo was quite popular. Love triangles are a soap opera mainstay, and we expect that Kai and Trina's love tale will hit a stumbling block at some point. Do you want Spencer to live, General Hospital fans? Do you think Sidwell has a connection to him? Jason Morgan has stepped up big time for Sasha Gilmore, offering to pretend to be the father of her unborn child with Michael Corinthos. But as tensions mount and new dangers arise, the question remains, will a simple lie suffice to keep Sasha and her baby safe, or will Jason need to go a step further? Jason had previously promised Michael something before he found out about Sasha's pregnancy. He promised to protect her and her unborn kid no matter what. Sasha had done her best to conceal the pregnancy, but when Tracy Quartermaine drove her into a position, she couldn't hide the reality any longer. With the Quartermaines now aware of her condition, she resisted exposing the baby's true father, determined to protect Michael from the consequences of their one-night mistake. Sasha understood that if the truth was revealed, Michael would lose access to his other children, and she was willing to go to any length to avoid this. During a private conversation with Jason, Sasha made an unexpected request. She requested him to claim the kid as his own. The scene was filled with emotion, especially when the baby kicked for the first time, and Sasha immediately sought for Jason's hand to feel it. Neither of them noticed Cody Bell hiding nearby, but he made the most of what he saw. Cody used the chance to stir the pot by revealing that Jason was the baby's father. The rumor spread quickly, catching Jason off guard. While he had always been a protective figure in Sasha's life, especially after saving her from Sidwell, they had never had a romantic relationship. However, the narrative abruptly shifted, and people assumed there was more to their relationship than friendship. Cody, in particular, appeared to hate Jason's presence, believing that he was not treating Sasha appropriately. However, as the stakes mount, Jason may be forced to do what he has always done, marry to protect. His history with Sam McCall demonstrates that this isn't the first time he's gone such dramatic measures to protect someone he loves about. And, with Sasha now a target, legally becoming her husband could give her and the baby with the ultimate protection. Meanwhile, Michael is far away, receiving treatment outside of the nation, ignorant of how quickly things are deteriorating back home. If Jason and Sasha marry, it could have long-term consequences, not only for them, but also for Michael. What happens when he returns and discovers that the child he fathered is now being reared in Jason's name? Could this arrangement result in genuine feelings between Jason and Sasha, confusing matters even further? As danger looms and emotions run high, Jason must make a key decision. Will he put everything on the line to protect Sasha and her baby, or will this lie grow out of control, resulting in a surprise outcome? Rigged champagne, BLQ's threat, Joe's proposition, and Trina's 180. Trina Robinson's heart changed. The preview video opens with Trina. Fans are aware that she recently had a surprise birthday party and has also grown closer to Kai Taylor. Then, Emma Scorpio Drake handed Trina a book as a gift. Spencer Cassadine had gotten the same book for her. It moved Trina to tears, and she just wanted to be alone. However, in today's episode, Trina changes her mind. Trina goes to Kai and admits that she does not want to be alone after all. Carly Spencer's champagne mistake. Carly will be wearing a white robe in Jack Brennan's hotel room. Carly takes a drink of the champagne and knows it isn't good. Brennan leaps over to take the champagne away from Carly. However, it appears that Jack is a little too late. He needs to catch her as she collapses. Clearly, Carly will survive. It is also implied that Valentine Cassadine recognizes he made a mistake, which leads to him subsequently revealing information. Brennan goes on a rampage following Carly's near-fatal poisoning. Sonny Corinthos threat. General Hospital teasers indicate that he will be planning. Sonny asks someone if they truly believe it is a good idea to come after his family. We know from the weekly preview film that Sonny will ultimately point a gun at an intruder, so prepare for that showdown. In today's show, Anna Devane will also declare that the marshal is come to serve an arrest warrant. It's unclear who is in the room with Anna, but she appears to be caught off surprise. Additionally, Brooklyn Quartermaine warns that someone is choosing a fight with the wrong broad. Meanwhile, Gio attempts to reason with Tracy. Good luck, young man. Tracy is somewhat adamant, but Gio seemed to have a knack of persuading others. Stay tuned for all the drama. Chad Duell is embarking on an exciting new phase in his career, taking on a new challenge beyond his long-running role as Michael Corinthos. The gifted actor just made a big revelation on Instagram, unveiling his latest project, a theatrical show that promises to take his talents in a completely new direction. Duell has joined the cast of Bruce Reisman's production, Yum Yum at Annapolis, which is presented by Stony Point Entertainment. The production team is fully assembled, and rehearsals will begin with a table read between March 10th and 14th. From there, things will develop swiftly, culminating in a full-tech, costumed concert reading in front of a live audience in April at Los Angeles' El Portal Theater. Following that, the play will make its way to an off-Broadway run in late October, allowing Dual the opportunity to demonstrate his theatrical abilities on a completely new stage. Dual will share the stage with Zach Mendez in this two-hander play, which will last 90 minutes and requires raw emotion and significant character work. Reisman, who wrote the play, will also direct the production, ensuring that it stays faithful to its concept. Yum Yum at Annapolis, inspired by true events, delves into the 1939 friendship between great American playwright Eugene O'Neill and a young sailor hired as a handyman to rebuild the front porch where O'Neill famously penned Long Day's Journey into Night. Stony Point Entertainment has referred to the play as a acting Olympics for Dual and Mendez, laying the groundwork for a very riveting performance. Dual is clearly excited about this opportunity, delving into a career that will test him in new ways. Cameron Matheson, his former General Hospital co-star, also expressed his support in the comments, giving supportive emojis in celebration of Dual's next move. Michael Corintho's tale will continue off-screen, since the character is still suffering from serious burns in Germany. While Dual departs from the soap opera world to embark on this huge new endeavor, fans will be curious to see what else the future contains for him in television and theater. General Hospital spoilers: Lois buckles down on her mother's advice. Will she later regret it? According to General Hospital teasers, Lois Chiarullo has always had a strong personality, but even the most stubborn women may be swayed by their mother's wisdom or pressure. Lois is debating a significant choice involving Giovanni Gio Palmieri, the baby boy that Brooke Lynn Quartermaine gave up for adoption years ago. As tensions rise in the Quartermaine mansion, will Lois come to regret accepting Gloria Chiarullo's Brooke Lynn's anger? Brooke Lynn has had a more troubled connection with her father than her mother over the years, but things with Lois have reached a boiling point. Brooke Lynn is furious after realizing that Gloria knew about the baby she gave up for adoption all along. She feels deceived, hurt, and perplexed about why such a major truth was kept hidden from her for so long. Meanwhile, Lois is caught in the middle, experiencing great anguish as she considers whether she should finally tell Brooke Lynn the truth about her son, Gio. Lois is severely torn. She understands that revealing the truth has the potential to change everything, but she also fears the implications of keeping it secret. With Brooke Lynn already trying to cope with the betrayal she has discovered, Lois wonders if it is best to come clean before her daughter learns the truth from another source. Spoilers suggest sticking to the plan could derail everything. Just as Lois was about to tell Brooke Lynn the truth, Gloria intervened with a sharp caution. She insisted that Lois continue the path and keep the lie hidden, claiming that telling the truth now would only cause heartache and instability. Gloria told her daughter that they had agreed long ago that remaining silent was in everyone's best interests, including Joe's. Despite her own reservations, Lois listened to her mother and convinced herself that it might be best to leave things as they were. Is she making the correct decision, or is she setting herself up for disaster? Gloria's advice has always been well-intentioned, but Lois can't shake the sensation that she's making a big mistake. Brooke Lynn appears desperate to find the boy she abandoned, and when she does, the truth about Lois' lie will be revealed in some form or another. If Brooke Lynn discovers that her own mother intentionally sought to keep Joe's existence hidden from her, the treachery may be too great to forgive. Will Lois suddenly lose both Brooke Lynn and Gio? Could she come to regret ever listening to Gloria's advice? With the truth so close to being revealed, Lois may soon face not only a slew of irate Quartermaines, but the greatest regret of her life. Soap opera critics review hits and misses, greatest 10 moments of the week of March 10th to 14th. The greatest hits and misses from all 5 soap operas, Days, YNR, GH, BNB, and BTG. Soap Hub examines the week of March 10-14's hits and misses on Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, The Bold and the Beautiful, The Young and the Restless, and Beyond the Gates. Top 10 hits and misses. 10. Hit and miss, the competing press chances. The hit element of number 10 is how BTG executed the Bill news conference, as well as Danny and Nicole's local TV interviews. I enjoyed how the show transitioned from one to the other. It kept the action rolling and was enjoyable. The miss element is the fact that Bill held the news conference at all. However, he eventually lost this struggle because Danny came out as modest and regretful. Even if, underneath the facade, she wasn't. 9. Miss, Joy is pregnant. One person in town suffers an unplanned pregnancy. Do we need another? Joy's pregnancy was officially confirmed this week. Alex and Stephanie don't need another difficulty right now. Simply let them be. 8. Hit Amanda Setton's performances. Setton was on fire this week. Brooklyn's interactions with Lulu, Gloria, and Lois, as well as her scenes with Gio, were all worth watching. 7. Hit and miss, Alan proposes to Tracy and appears to be responsible for Sharon and Phyllis's incarceration. We're not sure if this is Alan or Martin. There is still much of the story to tell. Hopefully, we will receive a lot more sooner rather than later. In terms of psychological tests and experiments, Alan and Martin would be right at home with this. However, we want Alan to be himself and happy with Tracy. That proposal was fantastic, and Tracy was overjoyed. If this all falls apart, we're going to be devastated. 6. Miss Deacon disagrees with Poppy but is married to Sheila. Deacon's logic does not make sense. How can he blame Poppy for producing a murderer when he's married to a psychopath? We understand that Luna killed his only two buddies, but Sheila's reign of terror was just that. Terrifying. Her evil side appears to be ready to erupt at any time. 5. Hit Eva Thomas. This girl's layers were showing this week. And we aren't talking about her clothes. Eva is in an unpleasant position. She has determined to exact revenge on Ted and Nicole. It's like she has a blood oath with her mother, Leslie. Meanwhile, as her assistant, she is getting to know Nicole. And she likes her. And the fact that she threw her mother under the bus at Nicole's award show event was fantastic. But we have a feeling she won't be able to get over her desire for revenge anytime soon. Not with her mother around. Congratulations to Amber Michelle for helping us feel Eva's anguish. 4. Missed Willow and Sasha's confrontation. While we approve of their competition, we were perplexed when Willow confronted Sasha about her mother-in-law scam. How about the mother who raised her? Harmony was no saint, yet she was far from a sinner. And, as much as we like Nina, she has not been a saint either. Willow needed to find another way to argue. 3. Hit Johnny learns the truth. While this scenario was not original for Days, it added to the Friday drama. Johnny discovered that his father raped his mother, which is why he is here now. So far, Johnny has punched his father. We'll see what more he does with EJ in the coming weeks. 2. Hit and miss. With that, Carter delivers Forrester back to Eric and Ridge. As delighted as we are that the Forresters are back in charge of their family business, the coup's conclusion was a little underwhelming. Carter simply folded. He did not negotiate anything except that hope for the future remain. And he didn't even have them draft any new documents to cement this pact. He should continue to lead all offshoot companies, while Eric, Ridge, and Steffi handle the company's premier fashion house division. 1. Hit Sharon and Phyllis destroy their jail. First and foremost, it is wonderful that Sharon and Phyllis have escaped that hellhole. While we thought this narrative came too soon after the Ian and Jordan revenge arc, we can't help but admire Phyllis and Sharon's decision to ruin their jail to gain their captor's attention. It was genuinely cool to see Case and Stafford fully commit to the content. Honorable mentions YNR hit, Claire meets Holden, and Kyle is envious. Claire is usually chatting to the same folks, so it was wonderful to watch her chat it up with someone different. Also, her spending time with Holden made Kyle envious, which was good to watch. Women have recently expressed jealousy toward him. Miss Summer butting in on Kyle and Claire. On the same topic, Summer is constantly butting in on Kyle and Claire, which isn't helping her. Furthermore, she never fully commits to it. Yes, a soap must extract drama in any manner possible, but this is not it. Or, at the very least, let Claire to take the initiative and compete with Summer. We know she can. But that chick constantly seems to be on Simmer. Allow Summer and Simmer to compete for Kyle on an equal basis. GH hit, Trina has birthday blues. It was quite realistic to see Trina experience the thrill of her special day. She threw a surprise party and everything. But it only took one present to put her into a birthday depression. And with that, she was washed away in her anguish at Spencer's death. Miss Drew claims he will break Tracy. The show is attempting to build a legitimate rivalry between Tracy and Drew. It isn't quite working for everybody but Drew. Despite the fact that Tracy is not the easiest person to deal with, everyone seems to be on her side. And using the Quartermain crypt to protect his name isn't the flex Drew believes it is. B&B hit, Lee unloads on Poppy. On B&B, this was one of the most anticipated moments since we discovered Finn was Luna's father. And Lee went after her sister with all of her strength. Furthermore, she was justified in the fact that everything she had ever claimed about her sister was accurate. She must feel vindicated and disgusted, of course. Miss Luna gets pardoned, but Bill kicks her out of the mansion. Luna committed 2 murders. Accepting that she was under house arrest was a big step. But a full pardon? Why would Bill release Luna from jail on house arrest, then grant her a full pardon, only to boot her out of the mansion? It was bizarre. Days hit, Xander and Philip greet Alex back at Titan. We were content with Xander and Philip getting along. However, when Alex returned to the Titans, we were unsure how his presence would change the dynamic. Thus far, so good. Miss Stephanie admits that she knows Joy may be pregnant. Stephanie first discovered Joy's pregnancy when she overheard Sarah ordering the test. Strike 1. Then she discussed it with her mother, the chief of staff at the ailing Salem University Hospital. Strike 2. And then she admitted to Joy that she knew when she shouldn't have. Stephanie, strike 3. You're out. She's done a lot of things wrong in this story. BTG hit, Danny's mugshot photoshoot. Bill had Danny arrested, and the former model decided to put her own twist on booked and busy. While the police were booking her, she got busy turning the mugshot portion of the event into a photo shoot. Danny is the finest. Miss Martin continued to exert his control. Martin prevented his husband from pursuing a lead for an investigative reporting position, even though he was aware that his entire family supported Smitty. Come on, Martin. Be better. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.